Another big trend I want to mention is the investment in private 5G networks. GSA's recently launched a private mobile database shows there are hundreds of private mobile networks deployed or being deployed around the world. The exact number of existing private mobile network deployments is hard to determine because details are often not made public. So in order to improve information about this market, we're building a database, and we're being assisted in that by executive members who are providing us with confidential information about deployments that doesn't make it into the public domain to help us make sure the database best represents what's going on in the market. So thank you to them for their help. GSA has identified private network deployments based on LTE or 5G on all continents. And in addition, there are private mobile network installations in various offshore locations serving the oil and gas industries as well as on ships. But you can see from the map that many parts of the world are now represented with LTE or 5G private networks. GSA has collected information about 775 organisations now known to be deploying LTE or 5G private networks, or to have been granted a licence suitable for the deployment of a private LTE or 5G network. But we exclude from that count those that have got potentially suitable licenses, but we know are deploying alternative technologies. Within this count, there are 664 organisations catalogued to have deployed or to be deploying private mobile networks based on LTE or 5G, and the rest hold suitable licenses. Amongst those, GSA has been able to classify, the 664 of them and counting, a quarter of them involve the deployment of 5G technology. Given where we were only 2 years ago in terms of global rollout of 5G, I think that really demonstrates the attraction of 5G technology for enabling the transformation of supply chains and manufacturing environments, and the benefits are clearly evident to corporate, public sector and government users. And one of the early innovators in terms of 5G deployment and experimentation is very much the manufacturing sector. We publish a number of reports on private mobile networks throughout the year, and I would encourage you to take a look at those to get a bit more detail, and there'll be at least sort of 4 or 5 of those coming out over the course of next year.